Yo, good morning, guys. In this current lockdown situation in Malaysia or even some part of the world, many men feel they are trapped in the house, they are stuck at home. But through some practices that I've developed over the years, you know, I've become very comfortable being alone by myself. I've become very comfortable even in this lockdown situation. For me, there's no difference. The only difference is I don't get to go to work that I'm used to. I don't get to go outside. But there's still a lot of work to be done. One of the things that I've done is I've started this initiative, started this group where I can group up men and we form like a brotherhood where we can share our concerns, our challenges that we face on a day-to-day basis. What are the challenges facing men before compared to what are the challenges facing men now? It's slightly different. Men feel that they are trapped in the house. They feel lazy. So yesterday when I got you guys to introduce yourself, one of the common thing that I hear from men was masturbation. Masturbation is an issue because a lot of men are actually addicted to masturbation. They are addicted to porn. So I've shared a video that I spoke about this quite some time back. I've already shared the video on that. You guys feel free to view that video and let me know your thoughts on that. Now another common challenge that I see some of you men have posted in the group is the feeling of laziness at home. You don't have any motivation, there's no routine. Things that you used to do you can't do now, like you can't go to the gym now, so that has thrown you off the track a little bit or a lot, I'm not too sure. But for me, as a guy that's been going to the gym for a very long time, since age 18. So now I'm 38. For 20 years I've been going to the gym almost on a daily basis. If some of you may think this will affect me the most, but actually it doesn't, because I do still follow routine. So that is what I'm making this video for. Some of you guys may feel that you guys are aimless, you don't have a purpose right now. I'm here to tell you all that lies within you. So I will share with you guys what I've been doing. Okay, now you guys may notice that when you guys get up, previously before this lockdown, there's a certain routine that you guys follow. Like you wake up, you brush your teeth, you go to the toilet perhaps, you make coffee, you have breakfast, you take a shower, you put on your office attire or any whatever uniform that you guys have, and then you get onto your car or your bike or public transport and you head to work, and then you do your work. Then there's lunchtime. So there's a set routine that you guys follow. So how do we get out of this funk that most of you guys or some of you guys are feeling right now? Is stick to a routine. So what I did prior to this lockdown, and in fact even during this lockdown, is the same. I still practice the same routine. My work used to start at 6 a.m. So I used to get up at 5 a.m. I used to do a certain routine in place. Now some of the routines I'll share with you guys. Okay, my routine is waking up in the morning, making up the bed. So why is making up the bed, that means putting your bed in order, important? Because by getting up and clearing your bed and making sure that it's in order, sets tone for the day that you are in charge. A simple practice like making up your bed can have a positive effect on a man, because by making up your bed, you are putting things in order. Who is in charge by doing that? You are in charge. So when you make your bed and your brain recognizes that, okay, I'm doing something positive, I am in charge, it sets tone for the next few things that you do. Okay, now then I proceed to go to the toilet, brush my teeth and all the regular stuff, the coffee and all. I used to practice just getting things done, having my coffee and then heading straight to work. So what I started practicing at the beginning of this year is yoga, meditation and journaling. So that has helped me a lot. So what I do, instead of getting up just half an hour before I needed to go off to work, I get up an hour earlier or an hour and a half earlier to practice certain routines that will help me set tone for the day. So when I get up in the morning, after I've done all my brushing teeth, going to the toilet, washing my face and all that, I start with yoga. So my yoga practice is just very simple, 10 sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. You guys don't have to necessarily do them, but I would suggest having a routine that reminds you to connect with nature. Okay, excuse me. So what that does for me is, Surya Namaskar is one, it gets my body moving. So during the night when I sleep, I tend to sleep in one position for too long. So what happens with that is I tend to have back aches. So by practicing the Surya Namaskar sun salutations for just 10 repetitions, it actually opens up my body, makes my body a bit more limber, and that helps with blood circulation. And Surya Namaskar also gets, it's a practice where you get in tune with your breathing. So what that does is, it gets, instead of my mind going all over the place, I need to do this, I need to do that, it gets me centered as a person, as a man, into my individual self, into my breathing, observing my breathing, getting my body moving, sweating a little bit, get the body warmed up. Okay, so that is yoga. So immediately after the yoga, that takes just a few minutes. So immediately after the yoga, I sit down and meditate. I've meditated anywhere from 5 minutes to 40 minutes. So I just sit down on the floor and practice this. So what does meditation do is, it quiets the mind, because when getting up, a lot of us let our mind do its thing, rather than us controlling the mind and setting forth a path. So what meditation has done for me is, it quiets the mind, sets my intention down, sets my focus down for the particular day. Now upon finishing my meditation, I follow up with a journaling practice. So with the journal, what I do is, I do my gratitude, I do my intentions for the day, my to-do list. So I get this all out on a piece of paper. So what that does is, it takes out all the mental noise, mental disturbance, and puts it down onto paper so that I can see it. So it's no longer bothering in my head. So I have a clear step by step what I need to do for the day. So what that does is, it gives me more peace of mind, more clarity, more focus for the day. So I would suggest you guys to do the same. Okay, and oh yes, another thing that I've done after the journaling practice is I study. So what do I mean by study? Now I study philosophy, I study self-development books, self-growth books. It can also mean putting on the YouTube and learning. Okay, what is the difference between reading a book and studying a book? Reading, you can read it for leisure. Okay, you're just reading the passages, reading the paragraph, reading the sentences, and you're flipping through. Okay, it's more for leisure, it's very casual. Now when you when you go from reading to studying, the whole mindset changes. When you study, you're studying with intention. You have a goal. So hence I use the word study. So I study in the morning after my journaling. So I've been doing lots of studying into philosophy, self-development, as I've mentioned earlier. So if I don't feel like studying by a book, what I do is I put on the YouTube and I listen to any form of my mentor. So it can be anyone from Swamiji, or in a Western self-development guru like Tony Robbins, Robin Sharma. It can be from anyone, even from any background. It can be from any good ustad, any good Sun Tzu teaching, Taoist teaching. It can be from any background. It is meant to inform you as a person so that you can study the principles that's being taught and put it into practice on a daily basis. So that is the meaning of true knowledge. True knowledge is putting whatever you've learned into practice on a daily basis. If whatever that you learn, you do not put it into practice, what you have is you have information. So that is the difference between information and knowledge. Knowledge is being put into practice in a daily life. Information is what you have but you've not put into daily life. So after my study, I go to work. So previously, before this lockdown, I actually physically go out to work. I go and train my clients, I pick up my daughter from school, and so forth. So what I'm doing right now is I still go to work, but I go to work at home. So I work on my online projects, I work on my ebook, I work on my online course that I'm going to be conducting starting 1st of April. I'm going to be guiding some men on how to become men to warriors. It's a transformational, 12-week transformational course. So what I do with the guys in that course is I take them to some fitness routines, daily practices, nutritional strategies. So it's a very in-depth routine, in-depth course. So that is a paid course. So I don't want to go too much into detail in that. So the goal of me explaining this is I do work, but I work from home. So what I would encourage you guys to do is go to work, but work on a project that you guys have been putting off. Work on a special hobby that you guys have been doing, but have no time to follow up because you guys been caught up with work, and now you have all the free time in the world. So take up that as work. Okay. What other things I do? Okay, then I go, after I do the first segment of my work, I proceed to cook lunch. So after I cook lunch, have my lunch, I proceed back to work again. And then in the evening, when evening comes around, I train. Okay, I've shared videos on my YouTube channel on the training routines that I do at home. So you guys can subscribe to the channel. I'll keep updating you guys what I'm doing, and you guys can follow the routine. It's a lot of the routine is just body weight routines, some with weighted. So you guys can use whatever you guys can find at home, dumbbells, weight, mineral water bottles, backpacks, you name it. Get creative on this. So I've shared some videos on what I do. So the point I'm trying to make here is I still stick to my routine, and that gives me aim in life. So when you guys don't have a routine, you guys tend to go off tangent, and you guys tend to go off track and feel aimless. So what I would encourage you guys is to still stick to your routine. So have a set routine, write it down, write the routine down, and try your best to follow the routine as much as possible. So after my training done in the evening, I proceed to have my dinner with my girlfriend, and then after dinner I have my shower, and then I proceed to watch, I unwind. proceed to watch a TV show with my girlfriend. We watch a movie or a sitcom or any YouTube video that we find interesting. And then I proceed with my night journaling, and then we unwind further by having a night meditation together, and then we go to bed. So having that kind of routine has really helped me stay on track, keep my mind focused on where I want to go, despite not being able to go out. I don't even venture out, and I don't have the need or have the yearning. I'm not agitated, I'm not restless, because I have a set routine already in place. So that has helped me a lot, and I would encourage you guys to pick up a routine, stick to it, be interactive in this group. Now this group is set up for you men to share as brothers what are the challenges you guys face, and this is the time for us to connect and speak about even taboo subjects like sex, even difficult topics like relationship with our fathers. I've had a tough relationship with my father growing up, so please feel free to share any challenges. No topic is off the table. You guys can share any topics. I've had guys sharing with me relationship troubles they had with their fathers, their mothers, their grandmothers, their sisters. One guy even shared with me his drug abuse problems. So this platform is a safe platform. Anything shared in this platform will be kept in this group. But again, I remind you guys to share and participate with respect to one another. There is no, in my eyes, I do not see race, religion, political views, sexual orientation, all that I do not see. I just view you guys as my brothers, and I'm here for you guys to voice out your opinion and share. And I'm also here to share my concerns, my challenges, in hopes that you guys can help me out too. It's not that I'm the all-knowing Sifu or Guru. I'm a regular guy that has regular problems. I had masturbation issues before, addicted to porn. I've overcome it. I had trouble with my dad. My relationship with my dad was tough, was a strained one, and I've learned a lot from that. After my dad passed away, I've learned a lot from that, and I'm still having daily challenges. Like I have 2 ex-wives, so relationship with women is not that easy for me in the past. It's getting easier, but I'm still learning. So I do have similar challenges as you guys do. So this group was created as a safe space, private group for us to share all these kind of things. And I apologize if the video is taking too long. So because this is my first video for you guys, so I hope this platform will serve every one of us here. And please feel free to invite any of your men, brothers into this group. But please bear in mind, these guys should be of some character, meaning they are willing to learn, they have an open mind, they have respect for each other, and they are willing to share and participate. So this group's theme is to give more than to take. So give more in terms of your feelings, your sharing, rather than taking more content out from this. I'm okay for you guys to take content and practice it, but also participate. By just participating, it's a form of giving. So that's it for today. I hope to interact more with you guys in the future. Please feel free to let me know your concerns, your challenges, and please feel free to not just interact with me, but interact with your fellow brothers in this group. And with that being said, hope you guys have a good day, and I am looking forward to having more interaction with you guys in this group. Alright, till then, peace out. Stay healthy guys, stay at home, stay alive.